Well, that's the crazy thing. And when I hit on last week, if we could get both of our offense and our defense hitting on the same page, we're going to be unstoppable.
How important were those two possessions at the end of the first half to kind of give you guys momentum?
I mean, that's one thing that we really harp on. 2 minutes at the end of the game and 2 minutes at the end of the first half. You know, we got to get points on the board because we like to defer. But that's kicking the ball off to start the game, and that was critical. And, you know, when you have one of the best kickers in the country, man, all you got to do is get the ball past the 40.
The two turnovers by the defense in the second half, how critical were those for this team to kind of?
I mean, that's Florida State defense. You know, when they're playing to their capabilities and when we're playing to our capabilities, like I said, we're unstoppable.
Roberto, 5 field goals, 21 straight. Just how big of a weapon is he for this team?
I mean, Roberto is probably our best offensive player. You know what I'm saying? And just having him is a blessing and it's a privilege to have a guy like that on the team.
A new center today was Austin. Rashad went out. Some of those young guys had to step up. How are those guys? It seems like those guys continue to develop and get better and better each
You know,
week.
one thing that we learned about those guys, and I gotta say thank you, Hopefield. I mean, Hopefield did an amazing job today stepping in for Barron, and he was fearless. And he played a great game. But those young receivers, man, one thing we learned about those guys are game time players, you know, and they've been stepping up all the way. Ehrman with a big catch, Travis with a tremendous catch, and, you know, Bobo, he's still a sophomore. I mean, those guys are really stepping up.
And how important has it been to be patient on your part? Because, you know, Hopefield has to step in, and he had the bad snap. And as those young receivers kind of learn the routes and stuff, how important has it been you to stay
Well, you know,
patient?
I have to be patient, you know, because I made my mistakes in the game. And as long as I'm human, I always have to be patient with my teammates. And my job is to get those guys to play up to my level, you know, and it's my job not to bring them down. And they've been playing so great. I just love the fact that our young guys are stepping up. It just makes me smile for the future.
You see Oregon go down, Alabama goes down today. It looked like Oklahoma was about to lose. I mean, 21 straight victories. Just how difficult is it, and how does that put that in perspective?
Well, it's difficult, you know, but at the end of the day, we can't focus on that. All we can focus on is the future. You know what I'm saying? And we got to take care of business next week against Syracuse, and we know it's one game at a time. Our opponent has no face, and we have to keep winning.